Look, yo, I've been fiending to buy a BMW 430i or a BMW 330i literally for the longest. I've been absolutely fiending. But do you want to know the one thing that stops me from purchasing that BMW 430i or the BMW 330i? There's only one thing that's really stopping me. Yes, it's the payments. Of course, it's the payments. Because what else could it be? I do not want to be paying six, seven, eight, $900 a month for a vehicle. Good God, $900 a month. I can't do a crazy amount like that. Come join me as we uh withhold from our temptations together. Let's see what this lady's saying.
The video, a man said that he was giving his car back to the bank, telling the bank he was through, tired of paying payments. He had 5 more years locked into a $450 a month payment, not including the insurance on the car. So he said he was just gonna take the car back, tell them they can come and get it because he just wants to be debt free and doesn't want to pay a car note. He said it's not worth it. It's like over a 5 year span. I think he said it was like 500, like $30,000 an hour that he would own his car. So he shows another
Mm.
picture of a car that he's got that he's able to ride and it's paid for completely. He was like, I'm cool with this car right here. I'm good with it. The bank can come get it. It's gonna mess up my credit. No, but I don't care. In the economy and the days we living in now, that man said I don't need to be paying no extra 400 and some almost $500 a month for a car, and I clearly have one that's running and paid for. I was tripping out
Mm.
because I know people that are paying $1,200 a month for a car and $1,400 a month for a car. So if that man complaining about 4 and 5, almost a $500 a month car note, how the hell y'all be paying 12 and 14 a month? And then
That's
I
what
want
I'm
to say, is
saying,
it worth
man.
it? If you have a car that's paid for in good running condition, is it really worth it? I'm so glad I don't have to put on for the crowd. Cause when my car is paid for, I be happy with it. Glad if some break, get it fixed. But he had a good point. That is a lot of money that you can save to do something else with. I think the reality is setting in of the economy. People don't know if their job's gonna be here today or tomorrow. So now people are
Yeah.
actually taking being more accountable of what they spend. People don't.
Look, in my opinion, it's like I see what he's saying that $450 a month is a lot of money and whatever, whatever. But if why even get the car in the first place if you already had a vehicle and $450 a month was considered too much? Because it's like now, yeah, okay, you bought the vehicle, and after buying the vehicle, you recognize, okay, maybe I didn't make the best financial decision. And now you give it back to the bank, but okay, now you have a repossession on your credit. So it's like, it's a lose lose situation. I guess, I guess what I'm really trying to say is an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. If you're able to make better decisions in the first place, then you never have to come to a conclusion and say, you know what, I messed up. I should have never got this car for $450 a month. And the crazy part about it, $450 a month, especially in this time, day and age, $450 a month is considered pretty damn good. Like hell, if I were to get that BMW for $450 a month, if it was like fully loaded, had everything in it, I would say hell, that's a pretty good damn deal. But hell, for this person, $450 is a lot of money. And it just boggles my mind, because if $450 is a lot of money to you in the first place, why would you sit down in a finance? I mean, I guess people's situations change over time. Nobody exactly knows what their situation is gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now, but it's like I said before. It's like an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. And like if you would have just already done the math and calculated your own expenses, you would have never even put yourself in the position to now you have a repossession on your credit. But hey, man, That's what it is, man. Let's see what else is going on though. Let's see what else is going on.
Yeah, I believe in life, sometimes you have to take a risk. And that risk was me willing to give him my car keys. And I just met him on TikTok, y'all. He said he was willing to help me out. And I was like, at this point, let me just get the help. And I feel like, low key, my car payment is due in 4 days, y'all. I have only $2 on my Chase account, y'all. And it's the 15th. My car payment is due on the 19th of every month. And I don't get paid until next week. So it's like, how am I going to even, like, I don't know, y'all. And I don't want to use the GoFundMe money until I get enough to be able to, like, put a chunk of money towards my principal. So I'm just going to leave it up there in my bio. And I just seen some of you guys, oh, she just keeps making dumb decisions after dumb decisions, y'all. I live in Port St. Lucie, Florida. If you know what Port St. Lucie, Florida is, it's like a retirement place where old people come to retire. If I rent my car on Turo, it's most likely not going to get, like, rented out. He lives in Miami, Florida, something like that, y'all. And he was willing to help me out. And I said, okay, Miami's a busy city. He was explaining to me, y'all. He gave me his driver license and everything. He's honestly like a nice person. At the end of the day, I still don't know him like that, but still I'm willing to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to help me out. He gave me updates about my car and everything, y'all. I'm going to pick up my car in the beginning of April, y'all. But this month, I really cannot afford my car payments at all. Like, I don't have any options left, and my dad is too greedy. He's not gonna give me the money. He's not gonna give me $1,200 to put towards my car payment, y'all. Like, yeah,
Dude, what a life, man. What a life. And like, shout out to whoever says she just keeps making bad decision after bad decision. You're gonna go give your car out to some dude, some stranger from TikTok to go, I guess they're going to manage your Turo rental business. It just sounds so risky, like so ridiculously risky. And you know, oh man, it's like you see a lot of people, like especially with this Turo rental business. You know, I'm definitely privy to the whole Turo rental game. I feel like the best time to have become a Turo rental kind of owner or whatever the case may be was nearly 5 years ago. As it stands, Turo as a business is dead. Anyone who is financing a car, right? Well, let me get even deeper than that. Anybody who's watching someone on TikTok or YouTube, Instagram, whatever those places be, and they're talking to you about, oh, you know, you could go start your Turo business. You can become a Turo millionaire. You can become a rental king or a rental queen. Let me tell you, buddy, that person, if they became a rental king or a rental queen from Turo, they either did that shit years ago and are now clinging on to the money via selling courses to individuals like this who don't know any better, or they're just straight up con men like most people that sell courses, you know? It's so sad to see people get caught up in webs like this because, you know, it goes immediately to your credit, and once it hits your credit, it takes so long and it's so hard for it to come off, you know? But yeah, good luck to this lady. She sounds pretty cooked, if you ask me. And then she has the whole father being greedy thing. Her life sounds like freaking General Hospital or whatever drama you want to call it. Let's keep moving though.
Now you guys know I love when you go out and buy cars, but please make sure you can actually afford them. Someone came to the dealership yesterday and literally just dropped off their car. She walked up to my manager's front desk and told him straight up, there's no way I can afford this anymore. She said that she's had the car for 2 years and that she's tired of trying to keep up with the payment every single month. She even went and said that life was more simple when she was taking public transportation. Now, maybe her finances just changed and it's hard to afford the car. Maybe she just bit off more than she could chew. But nevertheless, I don't want to see you guys in that same situation because you guys already know that's going to turn into a repo. Now, to be honest with you, she probably could have got away with having the car for a few extra months before they actually came and got her car. But I'm sure that once she dropped the car off, she probably called her finance company and just let her know that it's at our dealership. Now, you guys know I love when you go out and buy cars.
Hey man, it is quite unfortunate. As I say, it's quite unfortunate to have a repossession. It really is. But hey, it is what it is. It's like, it is possible to bounce back from having your car repossessed. 100% it is. Even though you're gonna have to deal with those negative marks, you're gonna have to deal with those negative those negative points towards your credit score. As for this person, it's like, I just have to ask myself. I mean, like, obviously the number one answer to this question is, hey, people's situations change. Maybe she got a promotion at work, or she got a bonus at work, or hell, some people, they get the tax refund money and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I deserve this. I should get this new car. I should get this new Audi, this new BMW, this new Mercedes, right? And I don't know if that's where the slippery slope starts. And then, once you over leverage yourself, or for example, some people, they believe that if they could afford their rent, they could afford their utilities, and they could afford their car payment, they're good. So how they would set up their budgeting, how they would set up their finances is that if they make $3,000, $1,500 goes towards rent, $500 goes towards the car, right? And I guess maybe $300 goes towards, groceries or whatever the case may be, and gas. And then the $200 is maybe all that they have left. If not, they completely use their salaries maintaining the rent and their car and insurance. And really, it's no way to live. Why is it no way to live? Because if you live a lifestyle like that, you're essentially living from hand to mouth. And all it's going to take is one unexpected expense. All it's going to take is one unexpected medical bill. All it's going to take is, it could literally be anything. All it takes is one thing to happen for your house of cards to come tumbling down. Why? Because a proper financial safety net hasn't been set. So if a proper financial safety net hasn't been set, as soon as you fall back with one thing, you'll just keep falling further and further and further in debt till you get to a place like this individual here. She didn't want to deal with the embarrassment of having to deal with the repo man. You out shopping, chilling or whatever, and a repo man come through your neighborhood and come take your car. Who wants to deal with that, man? That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And she did the honorable thing. She just gave the car away, And especially in 2025, you're going to see a lot of things like this happening and going around, because this is the climate that we have. We're in a climate where people feel like they need to show others that they've made it. Whether or not they've actually made it, that's subjective, But regardless, people feel as though they need to show others that they've made it, so they need to go get that big body Benz, that wide body Hellcat or Durango, whatever the case may be. They have to go get that car that's $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 to make themselves feel whole. And car manufacturers, they understand this. That's why the prices are going to continuously rise, and there are continuously going to be people purchase these cars. Why? Because people don't care about the financial part of owning a car. All they want to know is that, yes, I own this car, I have this cool aesthetic, and all that, that's all that matters. Look, there's people out there right now that will get a BMW or Mercedes or Audi that's over 12, 13 years old and go show off to others like, oh yeah, I'm driving a foreign, I'm whipping a foreign around. Brother, that car has its green card, man. That car has its fucking papers, my friend. It's not even a foreign at this point. And it's not to say that it's an ugly car, but it's to say that, dude, you are financing a 13-year-old car for $400, $500 a month. It's absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. But look, shout out to this lady for, doing things amicably. Let's see what else we have here, though.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hey, okay, listen, my English is not very good, okay? I'll try to explain what happened with my situation.
Yeah, no
Alright.
problem, no problem. Sí, yo puedo hablar español, pero mi gente síganme y quieren hablar inglés, ¿me entienden? Vamos a practicar inglés, vamos.
Okay, I got it.
My boy
Okay,
bilingual.
listen, I have
Lady
this car
killer.
for maybe 4 years ago,
What kind of car?
alright? It's a 21 Nissan Rogue.
Okay, 2021
yeah,
Nissan Rogue, okay?
Yeah, with 62,000 miles.
Okay.
Okay, so long time ago, maybe 1 year ago, 2 years ago, I made my own business as a car wash. Okay,
Okay.
it's not good, it's not what's good. So they bring me to me too much problem. So ¿cómo se dice?
You
I
stop
tried to
paying.
pay my
You
car.
stop paying your car.
Yeah, I stopped paying my car for 2 years.
Okay.
I guess, maybe less. So they needed take the car back. Never.
And what bank is this for?
Okay. It's a Nissan.
No, what bank? Is Nissan Bank or?
Yeah, Nissan Bank.
Okay, Nissan Financial?
Okay, so you basically
Yes, sir.
financed
Okay.
from the
So
Nissan
dealership.
how much did you owe on the account before they charged it off?
The total was 45,000,
Yeah.
and when they closed it, was 36.
Okay, so you owe 36,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said your car is a 2021 with 62,000 miles. Any issues?
No, nothing. It's perfect.
Okay, let me
No,
see. Let me see how
No
much.
have no problem with the paint, with the interior, nothing. It's like new. Only miles.
Okay.
Only miles.
All right, let me see how much the car is worth. Okay.
Okay.
Is it platinum, SL, SV, or S?
SL.
Okay. Worth $17,000 to $18,000 if nothing's wrong with it. So
Damn!
if you owe 37.
He said this car is worth 17 to 18,000 miles. 17 to $18,000. Gosh darn. Oh man, dude, you don't even need credit card debt after this. You literally don't even need credit card debt. Like, God forbid this guy has consumer credit card debt. And I think I read somewhere that the average American has about maybe $6,000 worth of credit card debt per household. So who's to say that I heard a woman back there, that might be his wife. Who's to say that his wife doesn't have that credit card debt too? You add that together, that might be about $12,000 to $13,000 worth of credit card debt. On top of that, they have about $37,000 in negative. Dude, that's enough debt to buy a new freaking car. Oh my God, that's insanity. Absolute insanity.
$1,000, and the cars. Let's say they give you
Okay.
17. You're $20,000 upside down. There's two things you can do in this situation. Okay. One,
Okay.
if the bank never picked it up, you can call the bank and ask them, can you settle for the account? Meaning, like if you owe 37, tell them you can pay 10,000, and you do a payment plan on that. Or you can take it to the dealership, and then if they settle for 10,000, you sell it for 18 or 17. You take that money and use it to go buy a cash car.
If I was another guy, I'd say, okay, no problem, but I need to fix the problem. Because in the future, we have problem with the bank, I don't know, with maybe the core,
No,
So I move it to here, and I try to fix it, everything.
okay. And I'm happy that you're willing to fix it. So the only way you can fix it right now is to call the bank and ask them to settle the account. That's the easiest way for you, because right now you owe.
Man, I tell you, I don't know how this guy was able to hide the car from the repo man for 2 years. This dude is professional. Like, we need to reach out to him and figure out his ways. This guy is a mastermind. Being able to hide from the repossession truck for 2 years is no joke. They must have had a different car. They just kept this car in the garage. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. But man, that is crazy. What's this comment here say? It just came to the right of my eye. Old 45 and now owes 37K, and the Nissan one for 8,000 at auction. Jesus, that's insanity. Straight up insanity. I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you. That Rogue low-key sounds like a great deal right now, if that's the case, because it seems like this guy ate up all the negative, well, all the depreciation. So this sounds like a beautiful buy right now. But that's insanity, man. Look, people need to make better decisions, dude. You see how I'm able to smile and I'm so happy, you know? That's because I don't got this big-ass monthly car payment, man. You know what I drive? 2013 Nissan Altima. Do I drive it because I want to? I guess you could say that, because I mean, I could finance another one, but look, I finance another car, or I finance a car in general, and now I'm paying $500 for a car that is not even exactly what I would want. It doesn't make sense. Look, closing statements. Stay within your budget. You know, just stay within your budget and just make better financial decisions. You know, that's all I could say. But yeah, look, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna keep trying to churn out these videos and start churning out more content because I do enjoy it. And look, I got my tripod light, I got my mic, I got my camera. I'm ready to go. But until next time, peace.